Gav.
Yes, Darren. How you doing?
Come here, France bought me tonight I don't want to go to start of the tournament. £20 on them, 40 to 1.
Did you?
Yeah. Yeah. I really thought because they played very well in the kind of the African Euros kind of, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And come here, I don't care what anyone says. FIFA and Argentina have cheated against
Egypt. I'm eating them chicken, guys. Egypt, Darren.
Yeah, they cheated, like, you know what I mean? And then Trump, like, making that phone call to get that other player, like, it's been a joke. That has just ruined the World Cup, and it's been a great World Cup.
I know, and what about the England?
Why don't England get this new Prime Minister to make a phone call to get Quasna back on the pitch?
He's been banned for 2 matches.
Hold on, someone else back in the No, there's no. Sorry.
Shall I put the link out?
I don't know. I sent the link out to the WhatsApp group and a couple of friends and that. I don't know how to put it in the comments art.
Do you want me to?
Yeah, if you want it, like. But I don't think there's anyone there that will come on live with us. But John Haywood not come on for a chat.
No, John, he just says in the comments.
Yeah, and telling John Haywood that, like, we have big, like this channel's going to be going big, you know what I mean? Not big, but it's going to be doing things that not many other channels are doing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We could be going as far back as like the American Revolution and all that, and like what I will be doing is like the Rwanda thing, right? I've read 3 books on Rwanda, right? But I'm also gonna just tell you all what happened about the Rwanda, right? But then I have 2 books on how the West turned their back on Rwanda and just let that happen. And I want that out there as well. You know what I mean? How the West just don't give a fuck when it's Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Like, think about it, Thanksgiving, right? They celebrate fucking. I don't mean, sorry about cursing that. I had a bad day. They celebrate people that brought over blankets with smallpox.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. I mean, it was, and also don't forget, a product of the Rwanda thing was the father of the Southport killer.
Yeah, well, one of the books that I'm reading, that's kind of in it, but it's not that. It's like. It's not only that the Tutsis attacked into a part that they crossed over the border and they attacked because the people are trying to get away and they actually attacked a NATO state. You know what I mean? And the West done nothing about it.
Mm-hmm.
Now some of these kind of like especially the Napoleon one, like I'm not gonna get that done in one night. I might do like an hour and a half a night, an hour and a half a night, an hour and a half a night, because I'm not doing. I'm basing it on. Like, I'm reading a couple of books to get different. I'm reading books from people that hate Napoleon, and reading books of people that worship him, and reading books that he wrote. I'm reading Josephine's books. I'm reading books his generals wrote out on the battlefield about how good he was as a general. So like there'll be a lot in it, you know what I mean? Like some of these, like I have three in the next month be ready to go, but some could take me up to 6 months to do it. So if I do 3 a year, I'll be happy, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Did you
With a
see?
bit of,
Did you see Netanyahu come out and say he's supporting Argentina?
did you hear Trump calling it and not who Al Qaeda?
No.
He says, Trump is the new Al Qaeda. He says Benjamin Bibi's the new Al Qaeda of the Middle East.
Wow.
They're no longer friends, right? They absolutely hate each other. I think Trump bombed the hell out of him tonight.
Wow.
But
America's denying it was them. People are saying it's either Israel or Bahrain and Kuwait.
they let an independent weapons inspector in, and he reckons they still have 70% of their missiles that they had pre-war. That's not what they produced during the war, right? And plus he says they only probably showed me 30% of the underground bases. He says, and a bunker buster will not make it down as big. They will not, like a bunker buster will not destroy these underground. He says that they're cities. Did you see the size of the oak they drove out of the mountain today yet? It must have been 200-300 feet long. I'm starting to turn against Conor McGregor because I think he's a psyop. I think anyone that worked in the CIA or worked in all of these intelligence never leave it. They might get the retired now, but they get phone calls every now and again. They go on to podcasts and propaganda. There's a yoke on thing called there's a yoke on Irish TV called Face City, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they were in a restaurant, right? And a bloke took a poster off the wall and it was a tricolour, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he goes to him, man, if you see any of these, you have to pull them down. And the woman goes, what are they? He goes, oh, the links on their sites are disgusting. He goes, what do you mean? He goes, they're telling us that black people are getting housed before us and they're getting their jobs and all, and that like we have to kind of rise up against them and all, like, and just the simple things and all. And here's your man, and he goes, and he spout loads about the LGBTQ, but the acting was so shy at, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's the bomb of the battle, like, it's the bomb of the battle.
Darren, why do you think Conor McGregor is a psyop?
Not Conor. No. Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
No, Conor McGregor.
Yeah. Why do you think Conor McGregor is a psyop?
I don't think Conor is.
Oh.
I think that Conor is McGregor.
Oh, Colonel McGregor.
Conor McGregor, yeah, I think he's a psyop for Russia. Him and Scott Riddler.
Scott Ritter, the ex-arms inspector.
Yeah. I don't know what to make about Tucker. Tucker's the only American journalist allowed into Russia. And Candace Owens. So I don't know I don't know. Do you know now, like, when I hear something, I don't say, oh, that's a false flag, that's this. I just say maybe. Maybe it is, maybe it's not, because it gives me more peace of mind.
Have you been following the Tyler Robinson thing?
I've been following this guy that went down to Mississippi. Have you heard this one?
No.
With his wife friends. He's from Atlanta, and he went down to Mississippi. All his wife, his family is rich, but his wife friends are all lawyers, and the family are lawyers and doctors and judges, and they sit on the house the local council and all, right? So he had an argument with them on the beach, right? They told him, you're not going on the fucking boat, right? So there's footage of on the boat, right? He never came back off the boat, but still went, but his friends, right? What friends wouldn't look for you and just come home and hand your mother your phone?
Right.
Yeah, so this could be a big race thing in America. And he's a football player.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Someone in the chat will even remember his name. He has a double barrel name, Noah something.
Have you spoken
That Damo, alright, Damo, man. Do you want to bounce on?
Have you spoke to anyone today then, Darren, Steve, or Jer?
We rang him a couple of times. We've been speaking to them in the what you call it, the WhatsApp group and all, know what I mean? But you'll probably watch the football and that. Got a pair of trainers that I had. I'm gonna show you. I don't know. See, the camera's broke. You mightn't be able to see them good.
Go on. Hang on a sec. Let me put the camera on. Sorry, I'm eating my chicken at the minute. Let's have a look.
They're kind of two different greys with a yellow and
Oh, they look nice. Are they
Nike.
Are they 110s?
No, the what do you call the TNs?
Oh right.
You know what? They wanted fucking £280 for a pair of Air Max 95s and the what do the Scottish call them, the 110s. And I had the money out, but this wasn't paying it. Like, I'm 47 now. Like, why should I be paying that money for runners? Like, I got them for £85. That'll do me.
Oh, that's good.
I'd rather buy them for £85, right, and then go in and spend £50-60 on books.
Ah, yeah.
You know what I mean? And then I can go down and buy a few vapes, and then I can.
Have you had a day off work then?
No. You know, they brought us to Paul Marnick today, Ed.
You what?
We went in this morning. He says, "Look, it's too warm. Mum, we fuck off to Paul Marnick for the day." So we went out to Paul Marnick. We bought a few towels and we got in the water and had a bit of a swim because it was just too warm to walk out. You know what I mean? Because we got cooked on Tuesday. Really, like, people were like nearly fainting and all. You know what I mean? So. And then I had to go down to Dub Dock at 6 o'clock out, and the other way they put them butterflies in you to take the blood.
Oh yeah.
I started getting weak out, right? But do you know the way I was on the blood thinners?
Yeah.
She put the yolk, you know, the yolk that has the kind of like the two things that she pushes on for the blood to come out, and then she pushes in the container. I swear the first one filled in less than 1.5 seconds, and then she took out a bigger one and that filled, and she goes, "Dad, what's going on with your blood?" I says, "There's no blood thinners," and she goes, "Come here, you need to get that checked out, because if you got a bad bang in the head of someone stuck a knife in you, you're gonna bleed to death." He says, "Your blood is like water."
Why have you been taking blood thinners, Darren?
Because my body produces too much vitamin K. and that thickens your blood.
Okay.
So it's just kind of
Um,
it's just
hey, Darren,
I take it I take a Fixaban.
all right. I don't know what that is. Hey, Darren, in London, in Edgware, the Moroccans are rioting tonight. The riot police are out. Damien says, all right, lads, what do you think of the riots in Paris? I don't know. I haven't seen Damien. Are
Did you
they right?
did you see what the Dutch police done to the Moroccans that were celebrating? They battled them. I know what they were saying to them. He says like, why come over and live in Holland and not support Holland? Who do you think is there? Know what I mean? And they battled them. You know what I mean? Like he says, you want to come to our country and celebrate us getting knocked out. Like, who do you think is there? Like, you come over here, you get citizenship, you follow Holland. And he hammered them. God, like, even the city centre during this World Cup, like, the amount of Rockins on our country, some, like, the amount of Egyptians, the amount of Brazilians, like, it's. But they didn't cause any trouble, know what I mean? Because Somalia weren't at the World Cup, thank God. They, like, I'm okay with a lot of immigrants, but with Somalis, Nigerians, Moroccans, Libyans, them type of people, no. Because they're coming from war-torn countries that have no governments. Like where you can kill someone and like you just give a go and it's forgotten about, you know what I mean?
Yes, Max. Nice to see you, Max.
How you want to bounce up on the panel? Just show the oak in the thing in case someone might come in. Stephen might come in for an hour or Jane might come in or something. I'll send it into the. I'm sure that's Damien of the group, innit? All right, lads. When do you think of the riots in Paris? Are they rioting in Paris over winning? Eddie?
Yeah, no, the Moroccans are rioting in Paris. I think.
Well, right. Hope the Paris police boost this isn't a racist thing. This is just because he deserve it. Boost their heads and
Darren, there's a major fire at the bottom of the Eiffel Tower.
They're all on the first right. Two shithole. Shithole Morocco. Even though we backed them, fucked them. Two. Because that's the only way we're gonna survive this. Isn't it? That nuclear book that I have is the one that Annie Jennings. No, Annie Jennings. She has Annie. What's her fucking name again? Annie Jacobson. No, that has the really nice voice. You know what I'm talking about, Ed?
I can't put a face to her.
And she's black haired, shoulder length glasses. Like, and she has a rare like a voice that would keep you interested. Know what I mean? You put an audio, you put an audio book on and you'd stay awake for the whole audio book.
Right. What about?
I'm going to try to do some type of lessons where I pronounce my words proper and thing before now we start doing me things. Know what I mean? Because I don't want to be fucking doing it in a Conor McGregor fucking style. Know what I mean? And half the places that I won't even be able to pronounce, but I'll get the Claude or Rock to help me pronounce them. Know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you ever watch her, Whitney Webb?
Whitney Webb, I love her. I bought a first Epstein book.
She did nail it, didn't she?
Yeah. I thought you were going to kill her, right? And it's not like 3 books nowadays. She don't actually 3 books.
Yeah. Does she still live in Chile?
No, she didn't move out with Chile after they got the new leader or something. Like she was afraid Trump would get her fucking. I think she went to Argentina.
Ah.
Imagine like the next Euros is in Scotland, England, and Ireland, right? And imagine like Ireland's main centre forward gets sent off, and the Taoiseach rings FIFA. FIFA will tell him to fuck off. I'm sure Trump just told him it'd be in your best interest to let that guy play. In other words, like it'd be a few bobbing of you. And the chap didn't even do nothing in the game. And it wasn't fair because Belgium had to prepare without that player for 2 days training. They only found out the day of the match, and Belgium had to prepare. But I think that edged Belgium on because Belgium been shit in this World Cup and they're kind of unfortunately. Hey, where's Flavs tonight?
It'll probably be a kip, I would imagine.
He liked that old comedy picture night, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Who was that fucking idiot that kind of says, I see you met Dirty Darden, or what did he mean by that, or something like, no, sorry, not Dirty Darden, chemical something. Who's this? That's why I don't really want to go on to that Flav's panels, because there's a lot of people there that just want to argue, you know what I mean? Like, it was chemical something, they never met me, so like.
Chemical gases, is it? I don't know.
I used timed them out for like, what he was putting up.
Oh. Yeah, normally, Darren, it's only 1 or 2 people that come in.
I see, because he said something, sorry, Darren, I got that wrong, because when I put up that about Flavors and all, he says, I see you met Dirty Darren, but I think what he meant was, Darren, I see you met Dirty Flavs or something like that, you know what I mean? Like, is he not a friend of Flavs?
I don't know. I mean, maybe he meant, I see you've met Dublin, Darren, might have meant.
No, because like, he put in Dirty something and then it was timed out.
Oh, sorry, I didn't.
And then we don't always saw equal days in that group under so many different fucking names, you know what I mean?
Well, again, I
No,
always,
me, don't never argue with anyone again on Facebook, but I will have a debate with them. Because say, why are you saying this about me? Like, you don't know nothing about me. I mean, and what have I done for you to attack me? That be kind of my kind of argument. Know what I mean? Like, it won't be like screaming and shouting. It'll be kind of like it'll be kind of just putting questions to them, saying like, and what do you get out of like calling me this and that and that? You don't know nothing about me. I could probably go out and show you a fucking car that's worth more than your house, but I'm not like that. Gonna sell it soon, lad. Gonna sell it and buy a lovely Beamer.
oh yeah.
Yeah. I'll get £44,000 for it.
Mm. I know they're wanted, them cars, aren't they?
No, do you know what? A guy up the north's interested in it. Know what I mean? Because
Well,
you drive around Ballyfermot, you get up the road and you're pulled by the police and all. And that'd be only for another while because you haven't seen the car for a while and they'll be all new police. But after like so long, they'll stop pulling me and they'll just know like that. Look, he made a few bob on the oil rigs or something. Know what I mean? Like he's able to afford it. Know what I mean?
and what kind of BMW will you get?
I don't know much about BMWs, but like I'll pay 50, 60, 70 for them.
My boy's got an M5.
Well, that's what I was thinking of getting an M5 with all the specs, the heated seats and leather seats, and
Mm-hmm.
probably pay 50 for it, would I?
Depends
Yeah,
on how old you want it. You might get a 3-year-old one for that, I suppose.
yeah, I'm not buying a brand new one. Like I'll buy an '05 one, '06, probably in '07. And then like I'll be able to bring me ma around and that and all that because you can't get into that Porsche. You know what I mean? Like it's too
Yeah,
low for her.
of course it is. I mean, I couldn't get into it.
Oh, you would that. Like if I put the seat right back and you get in it and I push it forward, you'd be brand new. Do you know what? One day me and a friend were going to do a tour of England. We was going to drive through England or something. We'll drop up to you for the day or something for a meal or something. Know what I mean? Bring you
Oh,
out for a meal or something. Know what I mean?
but that could be something that would be nice. Hang on, Dad. Let me just put this out now. This tray. Oh, dear, that was lovely.
So this guy's never even listen to your channel, like, know what I mean? Like, so he doesn't, he either says he's a friend of mine on YouTube, know what I mean? He says, oh, yeah. I said, I'd like to meet him, know what I mean? Like, but he has COPD, so we probably have to collect him and bring him to, we bring you to your favourite place, and we buy you a meal, know what I mean? Bring it to a curry shop or something like that and we spoil you know what I mean? And then what we are thinking, and then when we do that, we're going to come home and then we're going to go to Dover. We're just going to drive through Europe. We're going to try to get as far as Moscow. And then drive down. Well, we'll have to keep away from the Middle East. Kind of drive down through Turkey, then, know what I mean? Like, and then into Greece, spend a week in Greece, and then get the ferry over, and then drive back into through into Germany, the autobahn down through, and then into Dover, over to Rosslade, and then back to Dublin. Know what I mean? You want to go on a driving holiday, you know what I mean? We don't want to go on a holiday where we're drinking and we just want to go and see Europe. And this guy loves his driving, you know what I mean? And then like he can do like 8 hours driving that, and like I can do 8 hours driving, you know what I mean? So like we could, and then we don't even have to be going to hotels all the time. We can pull into them truck places and fucking. But we will go to a hotel every night because we're gonna want a proper shower and a proper sleep and all, you know what I mean? But I'll have to have a word about you about where not to go to in England, and you know what I mean, like, and places like that. Wanna get we're down to South East, wanna visit like Southampton and Portsmouth, and I mean, and then kind of driving on all the kind of like the coast, you know what I mean, up around by Brighton, up into Newcastle, and then from probably Newcastle right down through Leeds, Birmingham, and all into Manchester, Liverpool, and then probably get the ferry over, you know what I mean? Because I haven't been to many places in England there, you know what I mean? Sad to say, like, you know what I mean? I haven't been to many places in Ireland, to tell you the truth. But you'd be into that anyway, meeting up for a meal anyway, wouldn't you? You don't even have to meet us at the house there, Toby. You know where the house is. You could meet us in the town, know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I just put the plate out and put the chicken bones out. The bloody foxes are on them like you wouldn't believe.
Is there much fucking bone in a carcass of a duck out?
Yeah, I mean, there's quite a bit. It's got a rib cage and that, and I'll break it all up and everything. They like the duck, the chicken as well. But it's shopping week this week, so over the weekend they'd certainly get a carcass. But they're starting to fight now. I'll put out some eggs tonight because they like eggs. They put them in their mouth gently, I think, and take them back to the foxhole.
Just putting in a comment. You got all this stuff on me. I don't even know what to say. You're interested in the simple woman? I'm intimidated by it. Because I want to be more focused on I went to the beach today. I went to Portmarnock.
Yeah.
And you know what I done that? I done because the last 2 days I had a stomach bug, so I was starving. I done, I was down getting blood tests and all this morning. I done a kind of like a tour of all the field delis, and it was beautiful. And then I went in and I had what's it called? Man mossa, is it now with the coconut? A mimosa, is it? Is that what it's called?
A mimosa.
A mimosa, beautiful, yeah.
Mm.
Do you fancy staying on for a while tonight, Ed?
Yeah, well, I've got to be up relatively early in the morning because the shopping's coming and everything. But it's very hot.
We can hang around till 2:30, 3, can't we?
It's hot as well, so it's going to be difficult to sleep. I've just eaten a load of chicken, so I need that to go down. you know. So yeah, I'm just a bit lethargic, Darren. I'm just a bit tired. That's all but not because I'm tired. I'm tired because of the heat and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, and then I was in the shop today, right, like a deli, right, and they had them electrolytes for them packets and now like in like a coffee bean bag, right? So
Yeah,
I says for them probably a tenner because they look good ones, right? So I went up and be Rowell and I says, how much of them electrolytes? He says £28. He says, mate, I says you can go down to fucking Lidl's and you can get like like a yoke of creatine.
yeah.
Yeah, you can get like the exact same tube the size of creatine of electrolytes for €8.
Wow.
So like fuck them on that 20, 30, £80. I mean like because I had ginseng in it and all this shit. Fuck that. So we can buy ginseng and all, it'll be cheaper for me to grind some in and put it in the bullet. Now the yolk you put down and it blends everything in.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure that might help.
Possibly, dude. Like, they must have thought like fucking robbed the local bank or something if they thought I was going to pay that money for like for 14 sachets. Like I would have put one in the bottle of water I had, right? I would have drank that on the beach. I probably would have drank two more. Like they would have been gone in a week. They would have been gone in less. They would have been gone over the weekend. So I'll go up to Lidl's tomorrow and I'll buy like a yoke of electrolytes because I'm like I want to buy creatine because creatine's very good for fighting dementia. Anyone want to come on the I don't think we have a yoke down. Have we yet?
What's that?
Oh, we have the links down there. If anyone wants to come on and just chat about anything,
Yeah, where is it?
football,
I'll stick it in the.
politics, football, politics. If you just want to rant, if you want to give out to me and Art, you're more than welcome.
I'm just trying to keep up with this. What's name, Darren? These Paris riots. They're rioting in.
They know how to riot over there, don't they?
Yeah, but they riot even when they win.
Oh, they do more damage when they win. If France win, I don't really think it's when France win. I think it's when PSG win because PSG are supported by all the bleeding immigrants.
Ah. Why is that then?
It's not it's not PSG or for the Paris people follow them, but all the ultras are all the now the ultras, the blokes that love like causing the trouble, they're all just all because like that's what goes on in their countries. Like I love the videos in Russia where you see all the two teams meeting up in the field just to box the head off each other. They're great, aren't they?
Yeah, when you say that's how they behave in their country, is that why they shit in the street and that?
They're shit in the street in Dublin City and wiping their ass with their hand and just rubbing it again.
And
because but like they have to understand that like in India that's allowed, but it's not allowed in Ireland. They have to assimilate the laws like or they need to go home.
Yeah, Darren, have you seen Joe Rogan with Rupert Lowe yesterday? He did you have you seen it?
Is he compromised, Rogan?
No, well, yesterday he certainly let Rupert Lowe give his point of view on grooming gangs and everything. 2 hours it was. And you seen it? I thought you would have looked at it.
No, you know what, Art? Me doing the bit of work, I don't get the time. Like two and a half hours to watch a podcast, like that kind of knocks me off me reading and me bit of gaming and things like that. Know what I mean? So like maybe the weekend I'll catch up on it. Know what I mean?
Well, I'll put the link in. I'll put the link into it in the
You know what to do? Send it to me in me if you get the chance tomorrow, send it to me in me Instagram, will you?
I'll do it now.
Yeah.
It's been. I mean, I don't know how many what he normally gets, but it's been there just over 24 hours and it's got 1.5 million views.
Why now? Because I'm sick of being treated and cheating on me as well. Stupid.
Because Joe Rogan's the new MAGA. Like, Trump's fucking dead. Like, all the MAGA supporters are all. Like, if Joe Rogan runs for presidency, all the MAGA supporters will support him, but he won't get the Republican vote. Know what I mean? You wouldn't know.
What do you want? You want a bunch? I'm calm, and I can open the front page of every newspaper tomorrow.
But I don't think he has the intelligence. I don't think Joe Rogan. I don't know if Joe Rogan just plays dumb or is he intelligent? Because a lot of times he says, well, what do you mean about that? And you can tell that he knows the answer and he's playing a bit dumb. Know what I mean? Like he's hanging around with Elon Musk and these, yeah man, what's your man, Peter Thiel and all, like, he's no idiot. Chrissy's voice was very hoarse today.
Huh?
Chrissy's voice was very hoarse today.
What is it?
And you know what? And you know what? I got a bit angry with her, right? Because our fucking friend came in, right? And I had my jacket on the chair, and who the fuck just sits on someone's jacket? She broke me fucking Ray-Bans. Like £270 Ray-Bans she broke on me, you know what I mean? And you know what she done? She just picked them up and put them over, like, and didn't even tell me, man, she broke them. And then my man wanted me the rings, he wanted to give me the money to go in and buy a new. I says, why should you buy them? I says, I'll see who tomorrow. She's giving me money off them fucking Ray-Bans for the simple sake is she didn't tell anyone she broke them. You know what I mean? Fucking a dog's not allowed. Like, a dog wouldn't come up and my dog wouldn't wouldn't sit on me clothes. Know what I mean? So imagine me walking into your house, Art, and just sitting on your jacket.
Oh, that's not good.
That's what an animal does.
Yeah, but that's
and
not
then they break something and they just put it like on the counter beside it and hoping you don't. Now me cousin kind of was able to weld them kind of back together, but still, it doesn't matter. Know what I mean? It's just a fucking joke.
Yeah. I mean, do you think
what type of people are rare to go into someone's house and sit on their clothes?
I mean, my instinct would always be if there's clothes on a chair to move the clothes. But anyway,
what happens if they were in drug IV users and there was needles in the pockets?
Darren, do you think there is a conspiracy to allow Argentina to win the World Cup?
Definitely, 100%. You heard all the Egyptian players crying, saying like it's a fix. Like, they're playing football. Like they want Messi to win. They want Messi, the greatest player in the world, to win the World Cup in USA. Because like that will top of all top. I mean, but I hope Spain do it. I bought a Spain jersey today at £150.
Well,
I'll show it to you now.
Yeah, I mean, Argentina have got to play Switzerland, so we'll see if there's any cheating. Then in the semi-final, if England get through, they've got to play Argentina. That will be a bad-tempered game, that one, I'll bet. Allegedly, I don't bloody know.
Think that.
Wow.
I know
Funny
my
enough,
camera's not great.
yeah, I'm not being funny, Darren. It looks a little bit like, from front on, it looks like a Man United top. But then when you see the stripes on the shoulders, it looks like you can tell it's the Spain one. Although, to be honest, you could think it was Colombia. But it's a nice top. I like the V-neck on it and everything.
There's the yellow. There's the red stripe. There's the yellow stripe. There's the crest. There's the yellow going down the sides. There's the crest. There's just the thing tag. But I got a bit of tax back today, Ed, so I went down and done a bit of shopping to myself. I'm gonna get me mail, you Bob, and then just booking.
Good. Well, I think them runners.
You're taking £166 on me tax for like 4 weeks.
Sorry, say it again. You got what?
You're taking £166 tax on me for 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I got it all back.
Oh, good. That's what, about 7.5, isn't it?
Oh, bless you. Look, I just wanted to say I'm really sorry about phoning this one. In future, just assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
No, that's call it wages.
yeah, so I think of about 3 hours walk tomorrow I'll be finished.
Yeah.
No.
That bun was dark fruit, zero alcohol, it's beautiful.
What is it?
It's Bombus, dark fruit, no different type of berries, but it's 0.
All right. Yeah, Flavour showed me a drink he bought today from Tesco, and I'm going to look for them. I think that I can't remember. They're in Spanish. The name, but he said they're really, really nice.
Are they 0 Art?
No, they're I can't. It's a long name, but he was showing me the limonetta one, the lemonade one, and he said they're lovely and thirst quenching. You buy them in six cans of them. I'll tell you the name.
You'd only probably drink 3 of them, wouldn't you? Because 6 would probably get you drunk because you don't drink really.
No. They don't have any alcohol. They're soft drinks.
Ah.
They're just like.
Do you know what I got today? And I think you'd love it.
Go on.
I actually got 2. I got Iron Brew, bubble gum flavour, and Iron Brew cream soda.
Oh.
Sorry.
Have you tried them yet?
They were only $1.20 a can.
It's beautiful.
Right.
It's beautiful.
€1.20. Yeah.
I haven't slept in 3
I think your man got them up the north.
He's a he.
But you are beautiful. And you know, I put one in the fridge overnight, and now I opened it up this morning. The fridge must have been on too high, you know what I mean? Like, so when I opened it up, it was taking something out. There was like little bits of voice in it. No, like the charge of voice. Oh, it's beautiful.
If it's cold, if it's a hot day, it's perfect.
Yeah, but like, it was 9 in the morning, and I was saying to myself, well, this give me a cramp in the stomach, and then says, do you know what? I'll just let it melt a bit.
Yeah.
master's in criminal psychology. My conversation for the last 4 days has been shushing, cooing, begging. I went out, left the house with my jumper on, inside out, and back to front this morning. And when I noticed I didn't even want to change a year ago, I how's your day? My mother convinced me. She dumped off broken bread. Well, this is awkward. I'm so sorry about your mum. She was nuts. My sister and I moved together. To be honest, where do you go for? It happened, so now I don't need to worry about that. The real trouble is the dread. I feel like now she's gone, I'll take her place. I hate you, actually, I'm fine. Who's your question? Yeah. Great.
Just texting.
I know.
Yeah, where's Jer? Right, we ain't spoke to Jer for a while. Where is he?
Do you want me to jump off and give him a ring?
You can do. I'll just sit here and wait, Darren.
Yeah, you hold forth.
Yeah, give him a call. Let's see what he's doing.
Damo's gone, isn't he?
Damo, was he here?
Damo was in, yeah. Hold on. No, Agent. No, Dan, I don't think Jay's well at the moment because we haven't heard much from him. Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Paddy hasn't done fuck all the last week.
Yeah.
I think he started a new job. I think, didn't he?
I don't know. Did he?
Hold on, there's someone in the backstage. Is there? No, that's just me and you. Hold on, let's throw out a new, see, like, find even a friend that I know that might come on. Yeah. Hold on, I'll try. See, I think some of them don't know what it is that they're signing up for.
I'll be back in a sec. Darren, hang on.
Hold on, I'll try Facebook.
Oh dear. Oh, cold.
Like, I bang out to him, alright, and that's it, and we just, no one else comes in. we just,
That's
you
all
know
right.
what, the next live I do it, I'm gonna have a few topics written down, not know that we can
Yeah.
talk about.
I mean, look, you've just done this one. You just done on the spur of the moment. I threw
Yeah,
the.
but I missed the ones when we used to talk about the pyramids down in the ice and all, know what I
Do you
mean?
know
Like, when
what? Yeah. I mean, that's.
we,
I mean, there's so many things that we can talk about. We used to, and you know, there is even updates on things. Of course, I love all that stuff. I'll tell you what, though, Darren, it's just. I'll tell you what, it is. It's hot and it catches up with you. You know, like the
and
late nights and everything, and when it's really hot.
do you know when I'm doing like this Rwanda stuff and all, like, do you want to be on the panel with me, like, so you can, like, kind of, like, I'll send you over, like, a copy of all the files that I'll be
Listen, mate,
reading off and all.
no, Darren, listen, what you do is prepare the show. I'm more than happy to come and sit here as the co-host. And what I can do is I can then say, hang on a minute, Darren, I can ask questions. And if people are asking questions in the chat, I can then put the questions to you. So that's what I
Yeah.
do. I just sit here and do you remember we did it? What did we do it on the last time you did one? Oh, what was it? Do you remember? Oh, what
Was
was
it
the
about
last
the
one?
family that done all the drugs?
No, you did a live one. What was the subject? Sorry, Darren, I forgot. But I came on and you spoke for about an hour, and I jumped in a couple of times to ask you questions. Then all of a sudden we just went on to different other subjects. I can't remember what the subject was. Oh, bloody hell. But we did it before where you came on and presented everything and I just sat here. I don't mind doing that. Of course I will. Here, Darren, right? You know Glasgow and you know the housing schemes in Glasgow like Castle Milk, which was the biggest housing scheme in Europe, right, Darren?
People, if you don't want to come on, they don't want to come on. But that's why, do you know what day is today? It's Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'm gonna do one Saturday, but I'm gonna have about 10 or 12 like, even if I don't believe in the conspiracy, I'm just gonna talk about them and we can just fucking go mad, you know what I mean? Because like, this gets took down, you know what I mean? Like this gets banned, I don't care. Like,
No, there's no way. There's
we
no.
probably won't talk about the transgenders, but we'll talk about the pyramids and maybe there was ancient civilization before us, and we'll talk about what the fuck is the end of what's going on with these wars. What we'll talk about we could talk about the Templars, we could talk about the Illuminati, we could talk about do you know what I really want to talk about? Actors going broke. Because they're going broke. Because AI is taking all their jobs. We've 10 people watching us tonight. That's a record. But you know what? You know the next day when I do look at my yoke, sometimes you do have 150 views. So people must listen to it and walk and stuff like that. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do you think of this? Do you think you got that pants pulled down by Chelsea today by a man Santos, a bench player for 50 million?
I don't know. I haven't heard that.
Well, put it this way, right? United want to buy like players that can go straight into a Premiership midfield. This guy had 7 players before him. He had Casado, he had Enzo Fernandez, he had Latvia, he had Reece James, he had the Pedro fella. He was like 7 choice, like, and he did start games for Chelsea and all, but and like his pass rate was great, like out of 90 he could get 83, you know what I mean? But he's lazy, and see, it's new model they come out with today. They'll never pay the way over £200,000 wages again, right? So what they're gonna do now, they're gonna buy players with potential, right?
Yeah.
That be happy to get 100 grand, right? But what happens if they make them great players, right? And in 3 years' time, Real Madrid come knocking and say, yeah, we want to offer 80 grand, we want to give that man £300,000. Oh, well, a new wage group just 200 grand. Well, we just sell them for a profit. It's ain't a football club anymore, they're a business.
Yeah. Who is the player, Darren, who's going to be bought for 150 million?
That's Anderson, worth every penny of it.
And I can't. Tottenham has spent about 400 million.
Come here. I'm gonna be honest with you. Who's in the chat that watches the football? John Haywood does, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Anyone in the chat, has anyone ever watched the West Ham match and says, Jesus, that Fernandez is some player? I've never.
His name hasn't come. Put it this way, Darren.
Well, United are going mad for him because Spurs outbid them.
Listen.
And I'm gonna give you news now that hasn't even broke yet, but will break. The United Edison deal is off because he won't he's not gonna pass his medical. He done a medical today, and he says he's going to do a thorough medical tomorrow. That means he ain't passing it. So I wonder is that why they signed Santos?
I don't know, Darren, but I mean, to be honest, the what's the name, that Anderson. Whilst I'm not really technical on that, right? I do know a little bit about football, and his name hasn't come on my radar ever.
Do you know who I think is he come out the shift he put in for England in that World Cup was even better than Rice's. But do you know who I think I'll get his name wrong? Plays for Bournemouth, Scott. That's something Scott, is it? Ridley Scott, the Scott something And you know what, mate? United been chasing him for fucking a year. And if Chelsea get him, United fans will go mad because he does get 50 million out of him. But see, can you find him there in Google at Bournemouth, something Scott? And do you know who would be a great player to buy a spell? I hope Liverpool get me. A man wanting off Chelsea. See, last year we had loads of wingers. This year we have loads of midfielders and we lack of wingers.
Right.
And I think Mo Salah's off the Atletico Madrid. Alex Scott. It's Alex Scott. What the fuck? He's a baller. He's a baller and a half. And you know the mad thing about it was, see this fella Anderson that's going to Man City for 150 million. He was at Newcastle, and Newcastle sold him the Forest for 35 million because he couldn't get into that midfield. So within a year of being with Forest, he's worth 150 million.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I'm just looking at the plans for the new Man United gigantic stadium, Wembley of the North.
Yeah, but that's
100,000,
gonna make them that's gonna make them suffer for players. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, no, I'm just looking at it,
Unless
Darren.
they
That's
get
all.
unless they get subsidised off the council. Like, we had a bleeding vape car that I bought today. Where was it? How much do you reckon it's gonna cost that?
Well, they're saying 2 billion, but I bet it comes to near closer to 3 billion. But put it this way, right? Even if it costs 3 billion, right? Do you think, right? Do you think it's the equivalent of the Dublin Children's Hospital, which is going to cost 3 billion?
Well,
That's a. Do you know what, Darren?
I
Some
don't
days,
know, but for Old Trafford, that could be the same. That could it cost 3 million. It could end up costing 5 million. You know what I mean? This is the
no,
way.
no. But to be honest with you, Darren, someday someone is going to have to be accountable, right? It's a national stain on Ireland. That is the Children's Hospital. It's a scandal beyond any comprehension, bastards. What they've done with that.
Normally bought today, just from your room, a bit of sage. No sage.
Oh, sage, yeah, I've heard of that. People do that, don't they? Put it, they spray it around the house or burn it or something, don't they? I don't know.
No, but I got it kind of in incense sticks. Know what I mean? Like,
Oh, right, then joss stick things.
yeah, and I bought like a little box. Like, no,
Oh, what, to stand them up in?
no, you kind of lie them in the box, and then you close the box, and you fill the hole to top the box. And the lamb go and help you sleep.
Right, let me go and give bleeding Lurky. We're down to cheese now. You watching me? You'll go,
I cannot find what he bought today. What the fuck is going on? This, my memory is fucking gone. Shattered. Can't find my glasses. Can't find fucking a bag of yolks he bought today. Here's the trainers. Hold on. The shorts up there, eh? What was that? Hey, look that. Be with you in a sec.
do what?
I'm playing the fucking PlayStation, right? There's the old vape. We bought a new vape. Here's me headphones. Oh, I found the vape. Now where's these brilliant things that we bought? I'm gonna light one up called Nag Champa Agabati Brightness. I don't know what it does, but let's see. They're only £2 for like 20 of them in the box, you know what I mean? Like, so I buy 10 of the boxes. I mean, like for the last, like, while this is born, like, it make me sleepy, like, while we're doing this, you know what I mean? And then I put two or three drops of lavender on my pillow. There's the box there, lad. Watch me show you.
Okay.
Hold on. Up to the
I
light.
can't really see it. Yeah. Oh, right. That's it. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. You see it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Got it. Yeah, that's right.
I'll open it up for you.
And so, do you put the joystick inside it?
Yeah, I'm gonna light it for you now. There's
No,
right up.
because no. But the thing is, though, Darren, because it means that it can spread it out better, can't it? Oh, yeah, I see. So what you do, you put the joystick in, set light to it, and then close it. Okay. Yeah, you're on mute, Darren.
It makes you kind of sleepy then, you know what I mean?
I don't know, does it?
Yeah, yeah. My man brought in loads of like lavender, now like in a bowl.
Yeah.
And I've been sleeping great. So I bought the concentrated lavender, now like in a kind of like where you get the vape oil in, and I just put 3 drops on my pillow.
Oh, right.
And I had this, yeah.
And did it work?
Yeah, yeah. Do you know what? Like, it still might take me an hour or two to fall asleep, but I don't wake up. Like, I'm not. Them days of me falling asleep for 15 minutes, waking up for an hour and all. Now, like, I still have stayed up for a live the odd night, but I wouldn't have her on that night. You know what I mean? Any news coming through it?
Not really. I've just been trying to keep up with it. I mean, the Iranian thing. I don't know where what the score is there. I did read that Israel was preparing to launch a huge attack on Iran.
I think America and Israel just flatten Iran out. I honestly do. But I still think they'll still have enough underground weapons to fucking fuck up Israel and the surrounding areas.
Well. No, to be honest with you, Darren, the strategy, if you want to cause chaos, would be to bomb the desalination plants along in the Gulf states, and then everyone will have to leave if there's a water shortage.
But I don't know what Trump's fucking thinking about getting South Korea involved in, because that's just not. Your man North Korea feels the leader of North Korea feels very lonely at the moment. He's the only country not fucking shooting missiles at people, and he fired a loader on me.
I mean, get it right, Darren. He fired 15 missiles that are capable of carrying a nuclear warhead. They didn't, but he fired 15 of them. But but listen, Darren, do we think really that Iran didn't purchase some kind of nuclear, even if it was nuclear information?
I'm gonna like knock down why atomic weapons might be not all are made out to be right. They will kill a lot of people, right? But not really talk about the fallout.
Yeah.
Look at the excursion zone around Chernobyl. It's all green. It's full of wildlife. The people that never moved are in their 90s. They're not sick. You know what I mean? So is this just a scare tactics? If you get nuked, you have to get the fuck away from that place. So
well, again, I honestly don't know.
Because like you can go on YouTube and look at people that, especially Paul the bankrupt, he went into the excursion zone and there's blokes there 92, 93, and they're out cutting wood and they're out fishing and they're out trapping, they're out shooting their own deer and all, you know what I mean? And everything is green. Because once you take humans away from somewhere, nature comes back. I mean, you take humans away from any city for 30 years and that city will just turn green. You're seeing it in Chicago at the moment, fucking whole houses grown through, trees grown through houses and all. Because they're abandoned, they've been abandoned for so long, the biggest bollocks I ever heard in college were the debates that I used to go on about the climate change act. The way I used to debate them, the world has always warmed and cooled, and why shouldn't it stop warming and cooling? Maybe we are bringing forward the hot part of the quicker, but it heats and cools. You know what I mean? And how could he blame hot sheep farts and all on it and all? You know what I mean? What's the point of Ireland and all following all this thing when the likes of Russia and Japan and all the big countries, or China and all won't support it. It's useless. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't even think America are in the bleeding. They pulled out of this, didn't they? Climate change thing. And they're saying like, oh, look at the summers I get now, 30 degrees. No, we got these summers in the. I remember in the 80s we used to get these summers. Do you remember the 80s we'd be getting 26, 27, 30 degrees, probably for the whole summer? Or is that just selective memory?
Don't know.
Because we do have selective memory, don't we, about good things, and we kind of forget the bad things. Like we always remember getting the ice cream in the summer, or going to the beach and getting this and that and that. But like, I remember summer holidays where it rained for a week as well, you know what I mean? But I do remember certain summer holidays where the whole summer was just fucking roasting. Especially 1994, 1996, man. They were unbelievable. Last summer, April, May, June were fucking brilliant. And then it just started pissing rain. But I was walking the dog yesterday down along the Liffey, right? And I got that week. If I had a tail with me, I just would have fucking took me top off of me runs and jumped in the Liffey and swam in it for a bit. It was that warm, it was fucking. If I was up the canal, I would have done a no, or just, because canal's cleaner, you know what I mean?
Oh my God. Young rioters attacking police officers in Paris tonight.
That'll go on till tomorrow. Probably, and the next day. It doesn't bother me anymore because like when are we gonna start doing it about what the governments are doing to us? You can go out and burn things and all over a football match, but when the government are putting up taxes and fucking taking away our freedom of speeches, and can you see a time when we do start fucking paying government officials out of fucking political houses and saying, get the fuck away? Like, do you know, like we don't we need, people say we need governments because like the electricity will go down and all, but like there's people trying to do all that. So like if we got rid of governments and all, like the lad can go down and fix electricity, right? And then just barter, then someone will do something for him, and then we no, like back to the barter system. It worked for thousands of years, you know what I mean? Until governments come in and says we can make money over.
Yeah, well, I think, to be honest with you, the failing is the usury, the charging interest, an exorbitant interest on people who are borrowing money.
Yeah. And these fuckers that go in and buy £5,000 worth of stocks on something, and then they go into the bank and they get a loan of fucking £10,000 on the strength of the stocks. And then if the stocks fail, you don't have to pay nothing because you took it out on the strength of the stocks. You know what I mean? This is what millionaires do. You know what I mean? They don't lose money. The way I look at capitalism, right? Like my mate asked me one day, Dad, what capitalism, right? And I says, what capitalism is, right? You've £300,000 now, Gerald, and you want to buy a sports car, right? What car are you buying? He goes, I'm buying a Lamborghini Gallardo, right? I goes, but come here, like, would you not buy £3,000 worth of apartments, right? And them apartments will pay for your fucking car. So you get your car for free, plus you have property. You know what I mean? Like, that's capitalism, you know what I mean? Like, in a nutshell. But like, they're not teaching kids this. The only people that go out and pay cash for cars are rappers. Rich people don't pay cash for cars. They buy warehouses and things like that, and they rent them out, and that's what pays for their cars, and that's what pays for their homes. And oh, did you see? I gotta put this in the comments. Hold on. You probably heard this. Did you?
What's that?
I put it in now.
So yeah, sorry, Darren. I'm just reading about Rupert Lowe and the reaction.
Yeah, just says all Elon Musk companies are now targets for Iran.
Oh,
He says they're gonna bomb all these businesses in the Middle East because that Starlink is what's fucking being used to. And not only that, the Starlink's being used by Israel to pick out targets at his border and Ukraine. So he says if he fucking take out Starlink, that's the war in Ukraine gone, and fuck Elon Musk. Like, how can he be like? How can he be like providing like Ukraine with bleeding Starlink, and that's helping flooding Europe with immigrants? You know what I mean? Like, and we got don't trust Elon Musk as far as he control the man.
I don't trust anyone when they get to that level, because you get two choices, Darren. You either comply with the agenda, or sorry, three choices. You either comply with the agenda, one, you don't comment and refuse to engage, which is two, or you go off the reservation and you end up getting clipped. You end up getting either killed or your reputation, your family, whatever, is destroyed. Those
But
are the three.
has he got so much money that he has carte blanche just to do this shit?
No, because no. But I mean, at the end of the day, he's very close with Bibi Netanyahu. And I would imagine the fact that we already know in the public that Elon Musk has got at least 8 children from 3 wives or 11 kids, we know that he likes to put it around. So I would suggest there would have been a lot of blackmail material on Elon Musk over the last few decades.
And
And it's not like,
all these children are autistic and fucking
well, yeah, and it's
transgender
not, yeah,
and
it's not like, and it's not like Elon Musk wasn't chosen, right? He wasn't elected; he was selected, right, at an early age when he came through.
have you heard his father's interview about marrying his ex-wife's daughter?
Oh, listen, his father was a terrible tyrant, shocking.
But have you heard this interview about marrying his bang around there, Adam, have a listen to it. This is fucking the maddest thing ever heard.
And also, don't forget, Elon Musk, when he spoke about his childhood decades ago, when he first landed in America, he spoke about how his father used to beat him up really badly.
Do you please play that about like it's about I can't remember his father's first name. What's it called again? Just put Elon Musk's father talking about having.
Hang on, Darren, you can do it. You just call up the video and then just play the video, and we can hear the sound.
Wait, what do we press?
They don't press anything. Just open up a new tab on your phone or your desktop, separate from this one, and then search for the Elon Musk's father's interview.
And you can hear that.
Well, of course, I can hear your voice. So if I can hear your voice, if you play a video, I could hear that as well. What is his dad's name? I can't remember. Let me put it in. Elon Musk father marries cousin. Errol.
You to do it and you can't hear me, so you see, can you do it?
Yeah, listen, here it is, Darren. Elon Musk's father, Errol Musk, did not marry his cousin, but he did have 2 children with his former stepdaughter, Jana Benshoot.
And is this the interview? It's about 4 minutes long.
Yeah, and Errol was married to Jana's mother. So he was married to the mum, and he had he had an affair. He was having an affair with the daughter, so his stepdaughter, and he had 2 kids.
Just play the thing out to see how he justifies it. It's fucking crazy. Not coming up, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't find it. I can find articles on it, but not the video.
Even play the articles, because they play the important bits even.
No, not yeah, but it's just an article. I don't know how you do that when you pull it up on the screen.
Go on the image, go on the video. Not right at the top has images, video.
Yeah, I'll put it up there, right? Video. Elon Musk opens up about his controversial what's name, right? Let me put it on then, right? And tell me if you can hear this then. Where's the thing?
Wife's daughter, who you kind of raised. How did your family react when they found out?
Well, Kimmel said it happens because he just had a child with one of his waitresses.
Yeah. And Elon, how did he feel?
you know, he's not the sort of person to even be interested. You know, he had so much woman problems of his own at that stage. So, you know, he didn't say anything. My daughters, though, Rose was living with me. She immediately said she wants to live in somewhere else. She doesn't live here anymore. It was me.
Yeah.
She was in the middle of it.
Why didn't she feel safe anymore?
No. That'd be ridiculous. That's so dumb. That's really a dumb question.
I thought that's what you were getting at.
It's a dumb question.
Yeah.
But it's a sort of question stupid people would ask.
Okay.
And I say that to you straight.
Thank you.
So don't ask stupid questions like that. But you're not stupid. I can see that.
Thank you. You had a kid with your ex-wife's daughter, who you kind of raised. How did your family react when they found out?
Well, Kimmel said...
Could you hear that? Darren? Can you hear that?
Work that way. Now, a red dot, you can slap it on and it pretty much will. I'm telling you, if they said it was a red dot, I'd believe it. It doesn't happen. Brianna, thank you so much. You're really kicking ass. And your news site, we love it. You know, they show you. It's in, of course, we have here also one of the new big leaders of the opposition to the globalists in the UK, one Joe Rogan.
So, if we want to replay something like that, where do we go to on this fucking page?
No, you don't go on this page. You open up a new page.
Yeah, but you tell me, can you hear me here, right?
Mm-hmm.
See, you couldn't hear me there.
Yeah, Darren, put your fucking glasses on. You didn't buy them for nothing. Put them on because you can see things properly. Fuck's sake. There you go. Right, now, can you see things better?
Yeah, but, like, I pressed the little roundy button, is it, at the bottom?
No, you just open up a new page, right, from this one. You know, you get a toolbar at the top. Open up a new page.
Is that the 3 lines? The 3 lines?
Are you doing it on a telephone?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm so sorry, Darren. I don't know how it works on a telephone. I work on a desktop.
Hold on. Passwords, new chat. Look, I have a laptop there. You're gonna start using it.
Yes, you need to. You need to be on both.
Yeah, but was it? He didn't play the whole. He didn't play the whole yoke like where he talks about like. So what if she's 30 and she be daughter or like? I'm not outside the wife's house tormenting her about being with a new man. And your man goes, but he's not your son. Weirdos.
They're
You
saying,
see,
they're
you
saying
see,
that
did you hear Zelensky talking about like the three reasons like Trump doesn't want Putin doesn't want peace?
no.
Yeah, he says
What's he saying?
he says he's do we the number one reason he knows he doesn't want peace. He doesn't want European troops along the front line. Yeah, because he doesn't want NATO fucking on his doorstep. Like, did you not understand that? Another one was he won't agree to the anchor thing. Yeah, because you screwed him twice on that. And another one was he's a communist crashing. It's only a matter of time before Russia can't sustain this war.
Rubbish.
But there's a fella gone over Putin's number two has gone over to Beijing, right?
Yeah.
And this is the thing, right? Belarus is only is very close to Kiev, right? And your man was saying that Russia don't do nothing without Russia's say, and he's literally gone over to say, hold on a minute now, I think it's time we start fucking nuking a couple of I think we invade Ukraine or Kiev, and I think we give Poland maybe another couple of bang of a few tactical nukes just to let them know they fucked us around too much. Because he didn't declare war. Remember, he says I think he declared war in Ukraine. You know, he declared it on NATO. He says we're at war with NATO. Well, of course he's at war with NATO. All the weapons that are killing Russians are NATO weapons. And then you had these fucking idiots that thought they could go out and have a pride march in Russia. 15 years they're all facing. Fucking idiots. What's your stand on Russia, Ed? They're fighting for Christian values.
Do you know what? It's a difficult one, but I can see the pathway of how we got here, and I think the blame lays with the West and Victoria Nuland, Robert Kagan, and all of that. I can understand how people look at Putin as saying he wants to bring back the Russian pride and all of this. I see what Putin means. So I find myself in the West actually agreeing with the argument of the so-called opposition. So it's difficult, isn't it?
I feel so sorry for Ukraine. They're just like they're just dying for it.
Look, listen, you've got to understand. Zelensky's a Jew. He's surrounded by Jews, right? It's right there, and they're sacrificing white Christians, white Ukrainian Christians, and they don't care. And this is the argument that goes back over 1,000 years, the Khazarian question. And it's the way the Russians threw them out of Ukraine 1,000 years ago. And it's that long-held belief. But it's only a section of the Ukrainian people. The most of the Ukrainian people speak Russian, and they haven't had a say in it. They're now starting to riot in Kiev about the press gangs and conscripting people. So you've got to remember, Ukraine is run by a small amount of Jews. right? And they're a little regime, a far-right fascist regime. And that's why do you think Netanyahu said to Putin, don't kill him? He said to Zelensky, he said to Putin, don't kill Zelensky. Also, I think that the doomsday cult is preparing, right, for the destruction of Israel and perhaps a lot of the Middle East. And so they'll be looking for somewhere else to go. They've already secured 100,000 acres in Patagonia, which is a region of Argentina. Their other thought was if they could re-establish themselves in Ukraine. So maybe they're going to sacrifice Israel. I don't know. If nuclear weapons start flying about, all the rich Israelis will fly to Patagonia in Argentina. Ironically, the same path as what they did in the Second World War. Because of the provocative nature of the subject, you can't even ask the question. Are the Israelis acting the same way as the Germans did in the Second World War? But it seems that Israel has lost the support of the American people. Forget about Congress and the White House and that, but the actual people in America, right, are anti-Israel now. Something like 30% of American Jews are anti-Israel now. So they've lost the argument, even with the censorship and the cancelling and all that. So the question is, what are they going to do now?
I just put down there, they're still giving the youth the ball, the Ukraine Jews. Like that. Instead of like sending them to be burnt, they're just sending them out to be killed, slaughtered on the field. Give bodies fear of death. Ball.
Yeah, but I mean, I'd like to. I mean, is there any figures released? How many of the Ukrainian casualties are Jews and how many are Christians?
The majority, most of them.
That's the point, isn't it? I mean, it's like that old saying, or that saying that Israel will fight.
And then the best trained fucking the Christian army in Europe's going to be wiped out. Know what I mean?
Also, think about this, Darren. I mean, people have said, right, and it's like a thing they say, Israel will fight to the last drop of American blood. I mean, and you know.
But that's a big change in language when Trump yesterday says that Benjamin Netanyahu was going around the Middle East like he's Al Qaeda.
Well, and then you notice the president at the SWAT planes, Air Force One, and they're saying that there are threats from the Iranians. Well, is that the threats from the Israelis disguised as an Iranian threat? I don't know.
Israel beat Turkey in a war. Without American help. Turkey is serious army. And then they probably have like you'll get the Hezbollah that have been hiding, coming out of the woodwork, helping them, know what I mean? Like that after America, they're NATO's biggest army. Because that's the only, after Iran, that's the kind of only country that can kind of hold back Israel is Turkey, innit? If you get rid of Turkey and Iran, they own the Middle East.
That's why, and Trump offering to give the Turks the F-35s, Netanyahu didn't even hide it. He said, if you do that, Israel loses, right, the balance of power in the Middle East.
And then Trump says, oh yeah, and what we're going to be doing, we're going to be doing a no-fly zone over Ukraine, right? And then, so, what's his name? Sergey something, Sergey,
Lavrov.
yeah, says, what do you think we're going to do? Not shoot down your planes? He says, there'll be no foreign planes flying over Ukraine, unless it's Ukraine planes. Any foreign plane start flying over Ukraine, it's an escalation. And if it's a German plane, we will bomb Germany. If it's a Polish plane, we will bomb. He says, it's a mess. And who's to say, like, even if Trump says, yeah, I'll let, like, 40,000 NATO soldiers along, just give us the whole of Donbass and I won't go any further. Who's to say in a year or 2 or 3 that them fucking NATO soldiers and Ukraine just won't fucking start trying to take that land back? You know what I mean? Putin no fool. Like, like Zelensky surrendered after fucking 7 days or something, and then Boris Johnson told him and says, what are you doing? Like, fight. We'll give you all the shit you need.
And it's come out that Boris Johnson was paid £1 million to parachute into Kiev and stop him signing the Istanbul Agreement, allegedly.
Boris the buff film, but one of the most intelligent people around.
Speaks about 5 different languages, is well read, but people try. But that's the it's a political trick, Darren. Right, is to act like an idiot, right, and lower the bar so low that you can clear the bar all the time. He acts like a buffoon because that's the way that he gets away with what he's doing. You know, that's the whole point.
Yeah. And that fucking gay, what's his, Lindsay Braden, the American. What's his name again? Lindsay Braden Graham, is that Lindsay?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Lindsey Graham. It used to be Lindsey Graham and John McCain, didn't it?
Did you see Lindsay Graham walking around kind of with the crown kind of thing he's walking around with? What the fuck's he up there?
Did you see Lindsey Graham at Disney World?
You shouldn't be allowed in Disney World. God knows what he got up there, though.
I don't even want to go there, Darren. Do you know what I'm saying?
You know that secret club, the 33 club, that, like, just normal folks don't get in? Fucking, I'm just putting things down. I don't know where I'm putting them. What's good for that, for your memory, actually, for creatine, they say, isn't it? For brain fog.
I used to know, but I forgot.
That's what I think. What?
No, you said what is good for your brain, right? And memory. I said I used to know, but I've forgotten.
Yeah. No, it's
bananas, are they good? Avocados, I don't
know. Bananas. I don't know. I'm gonna get a book about it, but it's fucking it's that weird, you know. Even though I don't smoke much of it, but it doesn't help. You know what I mean? I only had it in my hand and then I go, don't worry, I'll find out when I'm not looking for it. Do you know what I have now? Bit of black cotton that and do you know fizzy water? The little black cotton fizzy water and loads of oysters be beautiful. Makes kind of the fizzy the black cotton kind of fizzy. Right, motherfucker, where am I looking for? Fine, I see it.
Oh, look at this, Darren.
Yeah.
In Ireland, the Mogashale bonfire, topped with a mosque, has been lit 24 hours early to prevent the police from removing the mosque.
I don't think they put tricolours on them this year, have they?
Well, there was the tricolour and the Virgin Mary as well, and the Pope.
Fuck them. Do you understand why I got angry about when them houses were being burnt and all, and everyone was saying fair play to them all, and I says, these the same fuckers that are going to be burning bonfires with tricolours and popes and everything.
And intelligence says that the loyalists, UDA or whatever they're called, right? They gave the go-ahead to burn the houses and all this game.
Yeah, because they did have a council, and I think they only lost by two votes about putting tricolours on it this year. Like, why can't you go to prison for that? Why isn't that hate? Why isn't that like hatred? That's sectarian. I hope the Nationalists just fucking, when they're marching, bait them with cavity blocks. You know what? I might go to Ukraine after the war just to see how bad Kiev is, as bad as they made it out to be.
Well, I mean, I'd like to see the images coming out of Israel, how badly Israel was attacked.
Israel's meant to be in a heap. Because, you know, you can go to fucking, you can go over to Ukraine for £500 for a week, like, you know what I mean? Like, but I think the special military is nearly finished. And I think fucking Kiev be left in rubble. If they still hit any EU, if they do hit any of the European countries, who do you think they'll hit? Poland, Germany, London?
No, but I mean, mate, I don't know, but I just cannot see Russia attacking the West. I don't know. I mean, I might be wrong, but I just can't see him making any kind of attack on the West. I just think it will be.
Well, he's moved 40,000 troops into Belarus.
Yeah, but that's to hit Ukraine from the top and take Kiev in 2 days.
Yeah, but like it all depends on what the West do. And the thing about it is, NATO have never been in a ground war. Like Russia are hard, and they know like fucking like and I watched Sean Ryan and he says like that we are still using Vietnam tactics in like Afghanistan, and what we used to do is we used to just run indoors, now like in Vietnam, and they just have 2 PK-7 set up in each corner and they just slaughter us. You know what I mean? Like, so, like, come here, like, the days of soldiers fighting in the battlefield, the tanks and all is over. It's drone warfare now, you know what I mean? Like, you'll have these motherships that will fly over and about 1,000 drones will fly out of them.
Look,
What do you think? What do you think of this Oliver Tree fella dying in the helicopter crash? Fucking only a few weeks saying like, if I die, I'm leaving all my money to the some baby genius foundation.
Oh, dunno.
And then when he died, so the way your streams go up, his family put some block on Universal where they won't get a penny from any of the streams.
Listen to this. Police in Ireland, in the 6 counties, Northern Ireland, the police have confirmed that they were in the process of preparing to remove the Morroco bonfire. The police say, and I quote, they had the bonfire not been lit, police would have secured the site and removed the offending material and seized it as evidence. A 56-year-old man has been charged with incitement to hatred.
Yeah, but he just would have fucked loads of petrol bombs on it and set it on fire anyway, so. I'm sure they have concentratory plans for things like that, you know what I mean? They've never been able to stop them before. And I think if they did stop the bonfires, it does cause more trouble. They'll just go out and burn more other stuff, you know what I mean? It'll cause more riots. It's a horrible fucking thing, but it's their tradition. I used to love going down to Bettystown when I was a kid between the 4th of July and the 12th, because all the girls from the north used to come down and they were all lovely. All the Catholic girls would all come down to the caravan site, you know, just to get away from all that shit. And as a young 15-year-old, all the way, like, you're a horny fucker, you'd be chasing everything. Were you mad into the women when you were younger, lad?
Huh?
Were you female crazy when you were younger?
To be honest, yeah, of course, yeah, in certain respects, yeah, but I was always busy trying to get a few quid and everything. But to be honest with you, yeah, in my younger days, of course.
Yeah. Because that picture of you in front of the car and all, like, you look very well in that, you know what I mean? Like, you're big and...
Yeah, that was 2010, I think.
Were you up to no good then?
16 years ago, that was. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, Darren, I've always been one of these people who don't really talk about, you know, I don't boast of conquests and that. When I grew up, there were fellas who went, yeah, I got hold of so-and-so last night, and da-da-da. And they'd say, what about you? And I'd say, no, I don't discuss things like that. And then people knew that I don't talk about things like that. So it got me on the firm with a lot more girls and women when I was older.
Because he knew you didn't go back and tell everyone.
No, exactly. It got me on the firm with loads of lovely looking women and girls and that, because they knew I would never crack a note. They, you know, if anyone said, oh, yeah, I see you was with so-and-so last night, how'd you get on? I go, I don't discuss intimate details.
I have a date with a veterinary nurse on Saturday.
Do you? Oh, well done.
She's only 37, but she's a grown woman, isn't she?
Yeah, 37, that's it. How old are you, Darren?
47.
So you're 10, that's all right. That 10-year gap, right, disappears when you get over 30, in your 30s and 40s, even 50s and 60s. You could be 60 with a 45-year-old girlfriend or vice versa, and it wouldn't mean nothing. But if you're 31 and a girl's 16 or 17 or 18, that is when it's sleazy. But once you get, if a woman's 30, 35 and the bloke's 45, 50, okay. Or if the bloke's 30, 35 and the woman's 45, 50, that's all right.
No, a girl has to be over 30 for me, yeah, just to feel comfortable.
Well, then that's it, then, isn't it, you see?
Because, you know what I mean? And she's from the log, and she's from a well-off family, you know what I mean?
Oh well, that's, you know, that's all right. Well, you can go Dutch on the bill. You can share the bill.
No, I pay for the bill. I have money there, you know what I mean? Have money there in the time from the rigs, you know what I mean? Like, so we can. Do you know what? I'd say she's the type where, like, if I ask her out, like, I pay for the bill, but if she rang me one night and says, you want to go out somewhere, she'll pay for it now, because she asked me out. Yeah.
Yeah. Of course.
And then, like, if things keep, if we're still together at Christmas, I'll bring her away at Christmas, you know what I mean? We go over the Tenerife to the place, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Sorry,
even though she's not really into Tenerife, she's not into them type of places that's full of fucking. Yes, so now I can boogie, but like I'm up in the south of the island, so like going away, we could stay away from Veronicas and all that. Know what I mean? We can stay like where my place is. Most places shut at 1 and 2 in the night. Know what I mean?
Yeah. Also, as well, there's a story coming out of Tenerife. An 88-year-old British man who retired to Tenerife was mugged in the street by 2 people and pushed against the car, and he fell down and died. How about that? It's terrible, isn't it?
But the thing about it is over there, I don't know about now, but because there's a lot of Romanians and all, like, I'm kind of cool with the lads that are kind of selling a bit and pickpocket and that. I kind of know them, because one day a bloke come up to me out, right, and I wasn't drunk, but like he come up to me, like, and he was putting my hand on my chest, and he says, "You need a good like Africa woman that can rub it," and he was going down right down to my knees, right. But on the way up, he was pulling me wallet and me phone, no further around my pocket. So I had a bottle of Budweiser in my hand, right? And when I caught what he was doing, I just tapped him twice, and not hitting, just tapped him, bang, bang. I was, come here, mate. There's police 30 yards away. I says, you fucking try that again, he says, and I'm going over and I'm at the recording you. And I'm going to show don't, Dad. And he goes, look, you're meant to be me pal and all, know what I mean? Like, and you got to take me wallet and me phone, know what I mean? Like, I will tell. And you know what? Like, fuck them. Like, they're refugees in that island. There's no problem. Like, if they're hurting that island, I've no problem going over to the police and saying, come here, they're up to no good over there. I won't say what they're doing, I'll just say they're up to no good. Go over and have a fucking, tell them to fuck off away out of the area, you know what I mean? Get them a yellow card for the night so they can't come back for the night. You're going a civilian now, I'm not involved in anything anymore, so like, I can go to the police when things happen to me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I've no friends anymore that are involved in shit. Like, I go, I pay taxes, I work, and I don't sit in the pubs with the lads that are selling fucking white or anywhere. Like, you know what I mean? I'm 47 now, like 10 years ago I gave all that up art, you know what I mean? Like, I can walk around body fame at art and no one will ever say, like, oh, you're stuck up, you forget where you came from and all. They'll all say, fair play to you, know what I mean? I can walk anywhere in the area and never have hassle, you know what I mean? Like, because all the younger lads know, like, he was with my brother now when he was, like, younger, no, know what I mean? Like, so, like, he's cool, know what I mean? Like, even though I don't know half them, know what I mean? But, like, I know who owns them, but I don't know their names or nothing. That means I don't want to talk to them, know what I mean? Like, you might get a cheeky cunt one night saying, I'm going to rob your card, and they're going to say, well, there's no mobiliser in it, so you won't get fair.
Yeah.
And plus, I tell you, if you did take my car, I guarantee you'd be hurt for it. Because because people be afraid that there's all that good nice cars flashing around the roads to be afraid they be took, know what I mean? And then again, I just get me insurance off it if it was took, know what I mean? Like, fucking, and it's insured for more than what I paid for it, so I don't give a fuck. But, like, you have to put, like, a little box in at the start of the part, you know what I mean? In the mobiliser. Or it won't start up. Yeah, fucking Mark driver one day, man, he couldn't handle it at all, he couldn't. But Mark drives a big Lexus, you know what I mean? Like, that's a big powerful car as well. Like, I don't know what he's up to these days. I just hope he's off the YouTube. I'd like to have a chat with him, but that's all, you know what I mean?
Yeah, what's time? It's up past 2, Darren. I'm going to make a move now because I've got to be up early in the morning. We've done
No
a couple
problem,
of
mate.
hours.
Do you know what? Not tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll make a list of 12 to 15 subjects and we'll go deep in them, right?
Yeah, why not? Okay, I'll catch up with you
Because
tomorrow.
sometimes it's better to have a script out because, like, sometimes we're coming on live here and we're just like we've nothing going. So, like, if we have a little script back in the day when yeah.
All right, Darren.
Like,
Okay. Right. Well, I'm going to make a move. Get my head down, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow. It's nice to talk to you as always, Darren. Take
hold
care.
on,
Take care, chat. See you later, Darren.
I'm just putting in a message. Yeah, even though an hour and a half hours, it's better than nothing, you know what I mean? I'll be asleep now by 3 o'clock. Gives me 6 hours sleep. I get up at 8, I'll have a shower, I'll have a breakfast. You know what I mean? I go to work. Right, end it. Right, Edge. See you tomorrow.